Hey, this is Sir Stabs a Lot, and this is Inferno, Battlemage, Butcher Kill, Solo. I have not. I don't know why
Leah must be back in
anyways, that was.
crying over the old
I have
man.
not done this before. This is as an experiment. Let's see how this goes. I think the fraps program is kind of making me lag a little. Not bad.
Need more time.
Not bad at all. It's actually pretty easy. Whoa. Spoke too soon. Charge.
Still waiting.
Whoa, what's up with all these fires? Die already, please. Let's kill him.
Not ready yet.
Okay, I got it. Oh crap, oh god, oh god. Oh god. Let's not die. That's not real. What I got. Heaven's Strand sounds like a belt to me. Lots of crap. Good. Alright, so that was Inferno Butcher Kill by LA Wizard. Solo. Took me about 2 minutes, and as you see, I just got 5 stacks on the way to the butcher. It took me about 20-30 minutes to get there. It's decent time, I guess, considering how much time people spend on MF runs. And yeah, so let's unidentify some of the. See, you can just tell this is crap because item level is 55, but this one's 62. So I got my eggs on this basket. And this one's 61, 60, so crap, maybe crap. Let's see if I'm right. Crap. Oh, come on. Crap. Crap. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh man, this is decent if that physical resistance changed to 50 all resistance, and that dexterity had 1 in front of the 49, and then 60 strength was actually 60 vitality, then it would be good. What I'm saying is that critical hit chance is important. Okay. Anyways, excuse me. So all the items I got from this run looks like crap. Okay, so let's go with skills and gears real quick. If you search on the right side of the YouTube tab right there, you can see the differences. You can see the different gears used to kill Skeleton King, and it's been about a week. These are the stuff I got over the week, and yeah, let's see. So intelligence is about 14, about 1500, give or take, and so these are the damage increased by the skills. So the skills I'm using right now are Spectral Blade with the healing blades, 8% healed, or whatever. And this is Frost Nova with the Cold Snap, and I chose 9-second cooldown, reduced cooldowns 9 seconds, because I need to queue that up just in case the butcher throws a tantrum. Like you saw, if you freeze him just at the right moment, his attack sequence resets, so his the final killing blow, you know, resets to just regular moves. So this is important. Diamond skin's also important, and with the crystal shell. And I chose to go with the most DPS build, and for that I chose 3 conjurations. Venom, I could have chose Venom Hydra, but then the butcher moves around quite a lot actually, so you know, I would have to cast Hydra over and over again, and that's just not good, and that just adds 1 more to APM, so that's just and Spark Flint for the 12% additional damage, and energy armor. I could have gone for the pinpoint barrier or something like that. That actually gives me 5% critical hit chance, but then if I do that, it'll be very difficult for me to get to the butcher. I'm pretty sure I can kill butcher without the prismatic. I'm pretty sure I could kill butcher without prismatic armor. Probably I could probably have done it with pinpoint barrier, but then yeah, it is very difficult to get there if I used something else. And magic weapon, of course, and cold-blooded. I'm using cold-blooded because of the Frost Nova. If I use cold-blooded, enemies frozen due to Frost Nova will take 28% additional damage. So yeah, that's a pretty big deal. And blur for 20%, a decrease in the melee damage, and glass cannon for 15% increase. I think I can afford to use glass cannon because, like I said in the previous video, my resistance is pretty decent. So yeah, so those are my resistance. So I think that's not bad at all. If I use prismatic armor, well, right now it's pretty bad because my gear, these are my experimental gear, and I bought them. I spent about 3-4 mil on, and these two are actually my actual gear, part of my actual gear set. But oh, and this ring, but everything else is kind of experimental. So let's go over the gears. So this is Tall Russia, and this is it actually before the 1.03 patch, when the attack speed was actually, this one was 14% 15%. It was high end. It was good, but now after the gigantic pain in the ass nerf, it's not as good as, you know, one might expect, because 6%, yeah, attack speed is important still, but just doesn't, you know, have that so I might have to change that soon. Dario, I used this over Helm of Command because of the attack speed. Again, attack speed nerf, so crap. Maybe I could switch this for maybe I could switch in so difference between Endariel and the Helm of Command is the attack speed versus all resistance. So maybe I'll trade that in for all resistance, but we'll see what happens to this. Amulet, I should probably go for critical damage, critical hit damage, and critical hit chance rather than attack speed, because critical hit damage is, I think, more important than attack speed at this point. And shoulders crap. Again, this was probably like 50k gold. Glove is, see, this would be a fantastic glove if that had a critical hit damage. That would be fantastic. But still, it's not a bad pair of gloves, but it could be better. I got this ring for about 50k gold out of luck, and I've been using it ever since. Before the attack speed nerf, you know, it was, again, pretty good, but now it's crap. but I do like the all resistance on the rings. And this one actually has pretty decent intelligence, considering that this is a legendary ring, and also the vitality is not bad. Yeah, it would be nicer if critical hit chance was higher, maybe a % higher. You might be wondering like, oh, it's only 1%, but actually it matters because, like you see, these blades hit about 3. It hits 3 times to the 4 times, 3-4 times, and it's a AOE, so 1% actually matters a lot. So 1% turns into 4% or 3-4%, but if it's AOE, now we're talking like 25% or somewhere around. That's just 1%. So yeah, it actually matters quite a bit. And I actually, again, this sword, out of luck, I got it for 50k gold because I think the uploader messed it up, and I think he forgot to put another 0, so I just took advantage of it. And I'm using this over other higher DPS because of the critical hit damage. My critical hit is not bad, so critical hit chance is not bad, so I figured, you know, probably a good idea to have a high critical hit damage. Yeah, critical hit, it affects me with the, you know, not only with the blade, but with the cooldowns and now the damage. And damage is reflected, and the skill says it's 8% of the damage, of the critical damage, so it's important to have high critical damage. These pants are really nice, I think, mainly because of the vitality. It's easy to get a pair of pants with, you know, 150 intelligence with, like, you say, 48 resistance all, but with on top of that to have 150 vitality, I think that's pretty difficult. And I think these are a pretty good pair of pants. You know, it always makes me laugh when I see like legendary pants. It just, what's so legendary about pants, you know? Anyways, but I digress. It would be wonderful if this thing had a movement speed. I know the movement speed is very important in this game, but this is again experimental build, and I won't be like hiding a lot, and I will be facing them head on. So it was a difficult choice made by being poor. And I just got these. I just got this belt. It was 400k around there. I looked at other rare items for better stats, but then they were all around the same price with the same stats. So I said, might as well pay for a legendary, not a rare. I mean, yeah, but yeah. Also, the legendary. This one had the better stats with the cheaper money, so better bang for the buck. And this one was just crap. I picked it up at the pound, and yeah. By the way, I did not buy, or I did not use real money auction. I'll show you in next video how I make about 500k an hour or 400k an hour. Unfortunately, this is not available for everyone. You can do this if you have about 3 million gold to start with. It's really easy. It really takes nothing. I'll show you how to make 400k gold an hour next video. Yeah, so keep watching. Yeah, those are my stats. If I use all my magic buffs, it goes up to 47. If I change this to pinpoint barrier, I'm guessing it's gonna go up by, say, 6,000 around because of my critical hit chance. Oh, it's only 2,000. Never mind. So yeah, it's about 50k. So when I used to do Iskatu run, and when attack speed was before the nerf, it was about 3.01 or something, and my attack with, say, okay, this is what I used to use, and my my DPS used to be about 61k, but now with these, you know, it would have been around like 75k. So Iskatu on Inferno was a piece of cake. I'll show you how you do that later, but then I don't think there's a point because last time I checked, magic doesn't drop on Iskatu runs anymore, so it's kind of pointless. But yeah, so yeah, patch 1.03, you know, sucks, but pretty sure Blizzard has a good reason. Let's believe in their let's believe them, and then they're the makers of StarCraft and Diablo too, so I'm just gonna have faith in them. And yeah, if you guys have better idea on how to make this build a better, viable, and better build for Inferno higher acts, please leave comments below. And I'm sorry I babbled on. Good night and have a good day.